This one here from Muscle. Don't forget. Yeah. And then they're going to do the championship.
The Legends over there?
They're finishing the one game over there, but then they'll play it.
Are they going to do like right after college?
Yeah, you know,
Within a half hour probably.
because that game
only had like an inning left.
yeah, and one team was up. So
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. I was just like, just please don't wait like an hour to start. Let's keep it rolling here, people. Keep her moving. It's fine.
Yes.
Yep.
We are not losing this time. This time.
Okay, can I? You sure? How about the big scaffolding?
Yes.
It rolls, right? I know people.
Well, listen. Hey, take advantage of the help. Get them to help you.
We can push around, just try to. Extension cord. I won't touch any of the expenses. I can help.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, he's too far. He's full far.
Correct.
No,
Yep.
that's right.
That's right. Yep. How that weather changed so fast.
Okay, welcome back. We are ready to resume here the IC World Tournament after a 3.5, call it hour rain delay. 0-2 count on Brendan Horn. Runners at first and third. We're back. Swing and a miss. Strike three. We're out of the inning. One pitch. That ends the sixth. New York Gremlins still with that 4-2 lead. We'll go to the top of the seventh. Stay with us. The annual Boys of Summer tournament is held every July at the Circle Tap Bar and Grill in Denmark, Wisconsin. We host some of the top teams in the game at one of the best venues in softball. The atmosphere of old-time fast pitch with all of the amenities of a full-service bar and grill in the grounds can't be beat. Reduced-rate hotels about 10 minutes from the park are available in Green Bay. To bring your team to the annual Boys of Summer tournament next July, contact Dean Kane at deankane16@gmail.com. Thanks to Circle Tap for their support of the broadcast program. Well, Joe Todd, if you're just getting in with us, our viewing audience, if you just signed back in, you missed a one-pitch strikeout, essentially. We resumed at 6:07 p.m. after about a 3.5-hour rain delay, and the count was 0-2 on Brandon Horn, runners on first and third. One pitch, swing and a miss, and that was the end of the sixth inning. We're now live with the top of the seventh, and we're back to the top of the shop again for Matthew Waugh to lead off. Joe, for the fourth time this game, Matthew Waugh leading off an inning.
Matthew Waugh with a single and a double, scored 2 runs, and a strikeout back in the third inning.
And Joe, if you didn't know that we had a monsoon go through here about 3.5 hours ago, you'd think it was just a beautiful summer day. The sun is going to set to the west, which is to the right as you look at this diamond right now with the single camera, the home plate view. You've literally got the exact same view that we've got here. Swing and a miss by Matthew Waugh evens up the count 1-1. So a reminder, Justin Schofield came on relief of Sean Cleary last inning. Gave up a walk, but other than that, struck out 2. That one misses upstairs, and Schofield certainly no worse the wear for the rain delay, Joe. He's come out firing.
No, he's been firing, but he had a great warm-up. I saw him warming up for at least 15, 20 minutes.
And they're going to check on Waugh. Yes, he did, says our third base umpire, Eli Salgado. So 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You wonder if the sun will come into play for the left side of the field.
This one is lifted out to left. Quentin Bruce got a run, but he's over there to haul that in just at the foul line. He's been a busy man out there today, Joel. Get the first out here in the top of the 7th, but he's had 3-4 balls his way. So Jerome Remicke with a big home run to left field before we resumed play. And this is a different diamond, too. Just in case anybody was wondering, we started the game on what is called Diamond 6 here on the main quad. We're now over to Diamond 7. And we did a lot of the secondary streaming here on this diamond through the week. But this one is oriented a little bit more to the, what is that, Joe, the northwest?
Northwest, yes.
And this one off the plate.
Justin Schofield going to be very careful with Jerome. You want to keep that margin at 2. You don't want any more runs to be added to that board.
No, you absolutely have to keep the door closed here. And that is laced foul down the right side. Probably need a new ball. I'm going to assume that the grass is still pretty slick, and you got to keep an eye on that too, Joe. Fielder footing and all. The infield is all lit up. You can see the shadow extending from right field across to center. It kind of claws its way out to left, but left field entirely still in the sun. Up and in to Remicke. And he's saying he's been hit by the pitch, and he's going to make his way down to first. Brendan Bloom saying, yeah, got him in the wrist area. So 1 down and a runner aboard on the hit by pitch. And we're going to get a pinch runner as Tani Mumu, number 2, in for the Gremlins for Remicke at first. Paul McCart out. Double check with Brandon Bloom. I'm assuming just on whether that really was a hit by pitch. So Beninoka to the plate. Then he's had a tough afternoon, Joe. A couple of strikeouts against Cleary. and the fly out to right as well. Couldn't solve Sean today. We'll see if he has any more luck against Schofield. And he laces this one out to left, so Beninoka 1 for 4. Mumu is going to test the third, and in safely just ahead of the throw from Quentin Bruce. I think that might have taken Bruce a bit by surprise, Joe, as Mumu flying around second, never gave a thought to pulling out the break, and in safely at third.
Great arm there by Bruce to bring that ball in.
Defensive conference, Zenon Winters to the plate. And Joe, the way Zenon Winters has been stroking the ball, he could really put this out of reach right here. Zenon came on after the Eric Ochoa injury in the first. Ochoa pulled an oblique or something like that in his side and was in agony, it looked like. Winters came on to run, and he's 2 for 2 with a single and a home run. Both balls were scorched.
Great hitter. You don't want to make a mistake at the plate. You really don't have a lot of options whether to pitch to Zenon Winters or Wayne Lalu.
Well, they're going to walk Winters, and that's kind of what I was alluding to, Joe, is do you pick your poison and go after Lala on deck?
Well, it does set up the force play, make it easier on your infield.
This is one of the rule derivations that still exists in the ISC from the USA's or the WBSC softball rules, where you can just hold up 4 fingers and get the intentional walk. Here you have to throw them. And not often, but sometimes you get an unexpected result.
Yes.
So bases loaded. Mumu out at third. Beninoka at second. Zenon Winters at first. And don't forget that Zenon Winters has got that right ankle heavily taped. May not be able to go as hard as he would expect to or want to. Called a strike in the outside corner. Good opener for Schofield. And Joe, this is the ball game.
Right here.
Right here, right now.
Justin Schofield has to have pinpoint accuracy. You want to keep that ball low, give your infielders a chance to field the ball, bring the play home with a force play, or if you got a potential double play, make sure you get it.
That one down and in for a ball, and Boland's got the toughest job here, Joe. He's got to make sure nothing gets by him. It's a very short distance. In fact, it's even shorter on this diamond to the backstop. But if it gets away and it squibs down the line, Mumu, we've already seen, has got speed to burn. Swing and a miss. Great drop ball there.
That's a great pitch. Outside, edge of the plate, down.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Wayne Laulu. On deck, Cole Evans. Inside, and this is lifted out and fouled, just fouled by about 1.5 feet down the left side.
Good turn of the hands by Wayne Lalu.
Quick mound meeting between Boland and Mason as the ball comes back in with Schofield. Still 1-2. We'll reset. Do this one again. Change-up, swing and a miss. Great time for a change-up. Ryan Boland, Justin Schofield on the same page. That ball with that tumbling motion just fell off the table at the plate. Laulu over the top and out in front. Joe, let's give some props here just in between at bats to the grounds crew who's got this diamond ready, as well as 2 others for the Legends semifinals to resume. Just a fantastic job here. Hats off to the Green Valley Sports Complex ground crew. Big rise ball, swing and a miss underneath by Cole Evans. He has scorched 2 balls here this afternoon. One of them at Nestor Nova, and the other one was right back at Schofield.
Yes, it was. His first play.
Upstairs, and Schofield going to run all the way in to get the ball. He's so excited about it.
Well, he thought it might be a potential wild pitch, so great for him to cover like that.
Yeah, Boland had to go way up to get that. Schofield has a long look in.
Just
rise ball just off the outside corner. Joe, I'm set up right on the inside line of the left side batter's box, and that pitch was right down that line the whole way. Great call by Brandon Bloom. Swing and a miss over the top.
Great drop.
That's the pitch that's going to keep them in it, Joe. They throw that pitch again. I think they get Evans. He's not going to touch that on the outside corner. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
That pitch has to be photocopied right here.
Yeah, well, they came inside with it, but a great drop nonetheless. Schofield and the Bear Creek Express get out of that jam. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Express need to get the train rolling. They need to find 2 runs to tie, 3 to win. Stay with us.
Whatever your delivery requirements are across North America, Skelton Truck Lines provides you with reliable, safe, and high-quality service at a fair price. Skelton Truck Lines equipment is satellite tracked and delivers small parcel, less than truckload, and expedited shipments throughout Canada and the U.S. With over 50 years of experience and more than 50 trucks serving 4 divisions, Skelton Truck Lines is a thriving Ontario business and a proud fastball sponsor. Visit us online at skeltontruck.com. Thanks to Mike Skelton for supporting the broadcast program. Whatever your delivery requirements are across North America, Skelton Truck Lines provides you with reliable, safe, and high-quality service at a fair price. Skelton Truck Lines equipment is
To the bottom of the 7th we go. Quentin Bruce. A called strike on the outside corner. Bruce, Boland, and Mason. 2, 3, 4 in the order for the Bear Creek Express.
Quentin Bruce 2 for 3 today. Top batter for Bear Creek Express all week.
Joe, you couldn't ask for a better trio for Bear Creek. This one is laced out to left. They're staying away from Bruce and many other of the Bear Creek hitters, especially the lefties. He's thrown that curveball a lot as it breaks across the plate. And A couple of the guys have made the adjustment to take that the opposite way, Bruce included, earlier in the game. They come inside to this one, out to the left, back close to the fence, but Avery will haul that in. Hit it about 245, Joe. Needed an extra 5-10 feet to get that out.
Good punch there by Bruce.
In answer to Josh Broman on the comments section, are we going all night for the next games? Well, we're going to go consecutively. The winner of this will immediately play JB. Called a strike on the inside corner. JB are already getting loose down the left side as they've come in the back gate. And it'll be just like the rest of the week. 15-minute to do the diamond, and then we'll go. That's assuming we don't have a Bear Creek rally here.
Yes.
Because we've seen it this week. Chopper, and that's going to go foul.
And you and I saw it up in Mitchell, Ontario, the ISC Canada East qualifier.
Yes, indeed we did. Bear Creek rallied for 4 runs to take the lead in the Kitchener-Hallman Twins that particular afternoon. Boland chases that one way up and out of the zone, at least fouls it off. That's not a good pitch to chase. There's the changeup again, and he has had Boland's number with the changeup, Joe. Twice today.
3 strikeouts today.
Twice on the changeup for sure, though. So the Express, Joe, may be coming to the end of the line. Derek Mason, the last hope for Bear Creek. Swing and a miss, rise ball from Kirkpatrick.
Andrew goes right in, challenge him right off the hop. First pitch strike. Very important to get up in the count.
And a check swing, excuse me, little foul ball. So Bear Creek Express now down to their last strike. The New York Gremlins, a strike away from a spot in the loser bracket final to take on JB.
Andrew doesn't have to throw a strike here.
Outside, just off the outside corner. And up and in, ball 2. Good veteran at bat here from Mason, not chasing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. The game, the season on the line. Popped up to right field. Avery will settle under it, and the New York Gremlins will advance. Joe, it seemed like this one was going to go back and forth, back and forth. The big difference, the 2-run home run by Zenon Winters in the 5th.
Yes, a great big punch out of that number 4 batter. Zenon Winters coming off the bench for Eric Ochoa, who got injured, but he did a great job driving in those 2 winning runs.
Joe Todd, we're going to reset. The Gremlins will play JB. I'm going to estimate a start time at about 6:50, 6:55 by the time we get all of the lineup cards in place, the mound meetings and everything else. Come back with us on the ISC network. Let's call it 20 minutes, and we'll maybe come up a little bit early, at least get the stream going. Congratulations to the Bear Creek Express on a good season, a real nice debut. This is a nice team. I'm quite confident they're going to be around next year, and I think they're going to build on the success they've had. Pretty good when you finish 4th in your first ISC World Tournament.
Very good. Congratulations to the Bear Creek Express on a great show this week.
That's it for now. Stay with us.